Our third match of the day features Daniel 1 and Hearts, and we start things off with a kill from Elena Kozik and a 5-4 lead for Hearts. Again, all of these matches on Wednesday and Thursday, these pool play matches, start at 4-4, working their way up from there to try to shorten things up a little bit. So Morgan Zakola to serve for Hearts, and then that hit into the net. Make it a 6-4 lead for Hearts, and Zakola to serve again. Daniel 1 in those blue uniforms to your right. Hearts in the black uniforms to your left. As sub to the outside, and this hit again, so a 7-4 lead. And there's an ace to make it 8-4. Again, Zakola to serve. There's another ace. Make it 9-4. Again, this is all pool play, so they take the records from all the teams in their respective pools. They cut it in half going into tomorrow, and there's a nice kill out front by Tori Zelenka, and they cut it in half for tomorrow, and then they, once again for Friday, cut it in half from there, and that's how you get to Division 1, 2, 3, and 4. They just keep kind of paring it down, so we get some more even volleyball on Friday, and the first couple of days allow you just to play some different competition. So that kill makes it now 11-4, the lead for Hearts. So Zakola to serve it again. Set to the outside. That put across now. Played over. That's blocked up front. Tipped across, and that will fall in. Good play on that front line by Douglas. Make it 12-4. Zakola's serve played over on the near side, and there is a kill for Micah Owens, and now Owens will get set to serve. A 12-5 lead for Hearts here in set number 1. Played over on the near side. Put across by Zelenka, and now sent back over by the Lions. Set back in the middle, that's just tipped over. And blocked up front by Tori Zelenka, and will make it a 13-5 advantage for Hearts. This is Eden Maynard to serve. And played on that back line, now tracked down by Zakola. And Maynard puts it across, and that will fall in. So a 14-5 lead. Ball ended up getting way up into the bleachers, so they had to go track that down. And again, Maynard to serve. Played over on the near side. That hit out of bounds. Make it 15-5. Played in that back line. Wow, that's a nice hit off that back row by Eden Honeycutt. And now Megan Underwood to serve with Daniel 1 trailing 15-6. There is an ace, make it 15-7. another ace, makes it 15-8. It's played over on the near side, and that hit ricochets across and down for Elena Kozik, and now she'll get set to serve us into the lineup for Hearts. Comes Haley Billy. 16-8 the lead for the Guardians. Now Hearts to play it to the outside, and that blocked out of bounds. So make it 17-8 off the kill for Haley. This left up front. And now Hearts to play it again. This is Larson. That deflected off the net and falls in. So now 18-8. Set to the far side, put back up front, and they'll eventually send over by Hearts. And that kill off the back line for Megan Underwood, make it 18-9. As Daniel 1 will get set to serve here, trailing by 9 in set 1. Set to the outside, again blocked, but once again out of bounds. Make it 19-9. Deflected up front, punched across. Good one-arm save in that back line by Kozik. And then we have Hearts in the net. And 19-10 the lead here for the Guardians. Served by Elena Bryant. Play to the outside. Zicola hits that out of bounds. Make it 19-11. So playing back out front. Good back set, but then hit out of bounds by Larson. Make it 19-12 and timeout to Hearts here in the middle of set 1. Be back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. Out of the timeout, Hearts to play him back over on the near side. And a kill for Larson makes it 20-12. As Tori Zelenka, the 5'10 senior, back in to play that front row for Hearts. And we have a double hit on the Lions, making that 21-12. Play back over on the near side. That's blocked up front. Now 22, or excuse, yeah, 22-12. Every now and then I look up there and think they haven't changed it yet, but they have. It's tracked down and now sent over. Set back in the near side, tipped across. And up front is deflected and eventually falls in for a kill off the hit of Honeycutt. Make it 22-13. As Liliana Holland checks in to serve here. Set to the outside, and we have someone in the net for Daniel 1. Doesn't matter anyway because that kill would have been there for Zelenka. Now 23-13. Serve here is an ace. Now 24-13, and set point as Haley Billy will serve. Sets to the outside. Now Daniel 1 to play it out front. That was blocked off of that double block setup. Set to the outside. Another good play here from the Lions. That's blocked up front though and eventually fall in. And a 25-13 win in set number 1 for Hearts. Take a break, come back with set 2 in about 3 minutes. You're watching the NACA.
Can one choice change a life? When it's a big choice like choosing a college, it's safe to say yes. Put yourself in the shoes of a new student. You want teachers you can really learn from, classes you look forward to, friends who share your faith, and times you won't forget. But more than that, you want a college that prepares you to serve God with your life. Pensacola Christian College offers all this and more. Come see what a Christ-centered campus is like during college days at Pensacola Christian College. Visit pcci.edu for more info.
Start of set number 2 is Morgan Zakola. Serves it off right to left for Hearts here as they took set 1. Of course, these are best of 3 matches. And there's a kill off the near side for the Guardians, and they lead it now 5-4. We're in the middle of pool play here in our first day of the tournament. Wednesday and Thursday are pool play days, and then we get to the actual brackets on Friday. It's tipped across, good save underneath, and then deflects, and finally 4 hits for Daniel 1, and now a 6-4 lead for Hearts. And once again, in all of these pool play matches, they are to 25 like normal, and the third game to 15. However, they start everything at 4-4. Even if you go to a third set, it starts at 4-4. Again, it's about shortening some things up a little bit because there's so many matches being played over the first couple of days, and also an attempt to keep everything on track time-wise so things don't get way off kilter. 7-5 the lead here for Hearts. And the serve for Eden Honeycutt. Back in the near side. It's a good play off that back row by Bryant. Save it back in that back line. Blocked up front. And an 8-5 lead for Hearts. So Jenna Larson back in. And the serve by Madeline Schaefer, the 5'10 senior. Set back on that back line. That's a pretty good hit off that back row. And now sent back over. Let's see what Hearts can do with this. Up front, Larson hit it off the top of the net. And it will go back over to the Lady Lions in 8-6 advantage for Hearts. Back to the middle, put across there, and then tip back down. Up front by Megan Underwood and make it 8-7 Hearts. Set to the outside and then hit out of bounds by Kozik. And we're tied at 8. Back in the near side, and Larson fires that one off the back row for Daniel 1. And that kill makes it 9-8. Served now by Kozik. Played to the outside. Bryant will put that across. Set in the middle. Larson hammers it again. Boy, Jenna Larson has just been unloading here in the first couple of matches that we've seen Hearts today. 10-8 the lead for the Guardians. Sent across, and now Hearts to play it again. Set to the outside. Larson hit that one off the top of the net and just kind of rolled over. And that's a kill on the far side for Liliana Holland. And back to serve for Daniel 1 is Megan Underwood. It's a 10-9 lead for Hearts here in the middle of set number 2. And that hit out of bounds, but we do have a touch up front. So we'll be 11-9 Hearts. Just making sure that they have the score correct on the far side. And now the serve coming up from Douglas. Played back to the middle. A little bit of miscommunication will make it now 12-9. And that serve goes into the net. Make it 12-10. Liliana Holland, the sophomore, serves it up here for the Lions. Played back to the far side. Larson actually made a really nice adjustment to that set and still got a lot on it and managed to get a kill, making it 13-10. Played to the far side, now just sent over. Put across. And once again, an opportunity for Hearts. Sent on the near side. And that deflected up front. And a kill in the middle of the floor from Tori Zelenka. Make it a 14-10 lead for Hearts. So the sophomore, Jenna Larson, serves it up to the outside. That's just tipped across. Back in the middle, and that's blocked and put back down by Elena Bryant, making it 14-11. Serve from Bryant is out of bounds. Now 15-11. Lily Thomas, sophomore, checks back in. She'll get sent to serve here as Hearts trying to close out this match in 2 straight. And there's a kill on the far side by Megan Underwood. A nice little, kind of almost short swing. Make it 15-12. As Kaylin Vaughn, freshman, checks in to serve for Daniel One. And an ace served up will make it 15-13. Set in the middle, and another kill for Zelenka off a really nice set. Tori had plenty of time to wind up on that. Make it 16-13. That blocked up front and then tracked back down off the near side. Put across there, left up front, that ricocheted, and still a kill for Elena Kozik. Now a 17-13 lead for Hearts. Morgan Zakola to serve. Taken back in the middle, and that, wow, what a nice adjustment up front by Tori Zelenka. Just kind of got turned in midair, found that open spot and just put it there. So 18-13. And there's an ace that'll make it 19-13. As now Jordan Zelenka checks in for Hearts. Zakola to serve. Into the far side, that hit into the net and make it 20-13. Bumped over, and now Hartz to play it. In the middle, another kill for Zelenka. And again, Tori doing a nice job the last 2 or 3 times of just finding an open spot on the floor and putting the ball there. Not necessarily trying to kill it as hard as she can, but just finding a spot that will end up with a point. 21-13. Back in the middle, that put across by Maynard. Boy, good dig by Eaton as well. That tipped across and down off the block up front. Make it 21-14. And now Eden Honeycutt to serve. It's tracked down and now put across. Back in the middle, and Zelenka again just finding the open spot and putting the ball right there. 22-14. As Larson checks back in and Zelenka to serve. And tracked down, finally put back across. To the near side, that deflected, that will fall in for a kill for Jordan Zelenka. 23-14. Hartz at 22-4. They're in the Final Four for the Ohio State Tournament. They'll play that on November 1st and 2nd. They're the Cincinnati Invitational champs, the Cuyahoga Heights tourney runner-up. Actually put a couple of players on that all-star team, Eden Maynard and Morgan Zicola. The Hartz junior high team is the Ohio State champs for 2019. And most of the players in this team are comprised of homeschool and Westside Christian Academy, which has no varsity volleyball teams. They kind of combine together. And that'll do it. 25-14 is the win for Hartz here as they take 2 straight sets to close out this match. Up next at 1:15 Eastern Time will be Dayspring and, at 12:15, will be Chattanooga and Covenant. I almost got way ahead of myself there. 12:15 Chattanooga and Covenant, the last of Group E, at least that we'll see for today. And you've been watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.